Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Nina. Yeah. You know where that plastic? Oh, I see it. I see it. I see you. See you leaving. Yeah. Look at that, would you? Good morning. Good morning. Morning time. Morning time. Okay, you got me. Tommy Williams. It is I. Does this thing work? No. Happy Saturday. Another day to make it right, folks. It's been a minute since I've been on. It's been a while since I've been on, formally in the studio and all like that. You see the backdrop of the outdoors, the great outdoors, some of the palms right there, making their casting their shadows before the screen or behind the screen. Yeah, so that's what's going on here. Folks, you see pretty much what's going on here, right, with everything. And I'm not really one to side in at this particular point on what's going on with Kelvin Hunter and the lawsuit that he's put out. I'm not really one to get all involved with all that. You know me, folks. But what I am here to say is that I'm going up to visit Wendy this week. I'm not going to say I'm going up to visit Wendy. I'm going to go up to New York this week. Visiting Wendy sounds strange. I had gotten emotional this morning because on the eve, or not the eve, but the week of the trip, my real reality is we still don't have our family member back where she should be. And as I place and get ready, and I haven't done it yet, which is very, very late in the morning for me, I haven't placed my call out to my father yet, or to our father yet. But I just didn't want to, and I just didn't feel like I could do it effectively until I finish up my thought with Wendy. And, this may take a while. Not this live, but the thought process. It's been, multiple years now. 1 day, 1 hour, 1 minute in this situation was too long. But we're still here, and that is a problem, and it needs to be viewed as a problem. And I'm going to make sure that we continue to view this as a problem. And I think that I get caught up in life because I'm a human, and I'm living, and I'm lifing just like the rest of us. A lot of times these, not distractions, but these things in my life, cause me to deviate from the plan, which ultimately isn't the ultimate plan. My ultimate plan is to always be in contact with Wendy and always keep her on my mind and things. But naturally, we get sidetracked, or I've gotten sidetracked. And I'll be honest, I've gotten sidetracked, whether it be spending time with my father, getting into my craft and my work, getting into my marriage, getting into just, being neighborly or whatever it is. Licking old wounds, looking forward to future times in life, whatever. I don't know. But I honed in this morning, and I was really locked in, and I am locked in to Wendy. And, I spoke with her yesterday. I spoke with her maybe 2-3 times this past week. And Each time we're looking forward, she's enthusiastic about my coming up. She's always the warrior. She's always so stoic in her stance, and her thoughts. And I just finished telling my wife that, that is why she's my big sister, because, I challenged myself and said, geez, with the timeline, and we know what it is, losing a parent, then going through this stuff, getting divorced, and still being in and not being able to grieve properly, move on with your life, celebrate the success of your son and continued success of your son daily. It's just, and then you're 60, and listen, I, at 57, I don't think I could do it. And what do I mean by that? I just mean that it would be a breakdown somewhere involved and going off, but she is amazing. And I'm going to make sure that I let her know how amazing she is when I see her, and give her her hug and never let go, because I don't want to. I miss her. And I'm very enthusiastic about our future because I'm very faithful, and I will never change in that regard. I'll always, always lean on the side of it's going to happen. Then I don't think so. You know what I mean? It's just a good way to, I think, to step into the day. But going up on this week, when I go up, I was saying to my wife, Tanita, that this juncture, this trip, I got to figure it out. I got to figure out a couple moving parts, folks. Now that I'm really, really thinking things through, I don't think that I'm going to be able to do what I really wanted to plan on doing technology-wise, unfortunately. Gosh. Always something. Always some technology getting in the way of Tom Darkness. But I am going to go up. I'm going to go live, folks. I like to go live for a long, long time and have you all be part of everything. But folks, I'm going through a couple little technology things with my phone, and I don't think I'm going to get a chance to fix it up before going up there. Really and truly, I'd like to do it, but my phone doesn't keep the juice like I'd like for it to. You know why? Because of my swimming activities. That's why. My port's been getting saturated, and it no longer takes a charge from the port, the back of the bottom of the phone. I now have to sit it on a shelf or a table or a platform, and the platform I have, it's just not charging it that fast. This charging station, Becca, this charging station's just not keeping it charged long enough, and it's not charging it quickly. I have a rubber band. I rubber band onto the pad to make sure it stays in place and make sure it hits the right part so it charges. It's a mess. I should have gotten the whole situation taken care of by now, but I'm not beat for going to Apple and standing around. So I'll wait, but I don't want to wait much longer. Jeez, man, I wish there was a magic wand. But yeah, that's what I'm dealing with as I get ready to make my trip this week. And I don't see myself making it to get another phone and do all that prior to leaving. I don't. So bear with me, folks. Good intentions to go live. I will be going live. I will be right there with Wendy. I will be moving along. We'll be having a good time from our conversations. We'll be grabbing some bites to eat. We'll be doing some things in the neighborhood. Yeah, and I'm really looking forward to it. So that's how we're going to get down this coming week in Manhattan. The awesome two, Wendy and Tommy, The Dudley, the diddly doers. Better not say diddly too much. It's like, geez, you can't say anything these days. Things get so, wow, man, I can't believe all that's going on, folks. And I haven't been on really to discuss much about anything. I'm one to really just get into life, not try to poke holes at life or poke people, you know. So it is what it is, folks, with all that other stuff that's going on. Miss Kimmy, how you doing this morning? Morning time, folks. Again, I woke up a certain type of way, people, and what was really on my mind while I was feverishly trying to put this live together and get on here was a bunch of expletives and a bunch of I'm tired of this shenanigans, and I was going to get on here with the funk. I'm so glad that God had prepared me to deliver this message in a more fashionable way, more in tune and in line with the Williams way, rather than be on here on some banter. I collected my thoughts, and it looks like that the delivery that's being made at the moment is the one that you're supposed to receive. So I'm happy. I'm happy that I was able to get in the way of myself, because that guy who's going to step on here, first of all, his teeth weren't brushed. His face wasn't washed, and he was just mad. He was mad. There, I'll say it. He was mad, with reason. But now having had a moment to collect my thoughts and step back, I've been able to see that being happy and not to worry is the key. Becca, thank you. Yeah. Sometimes we got to regroup, folks. We got to think things through. I'm going to try to get lots of pictures and things and videos of me and Wendy and stuff. I mean, I stare at my stuff. You know what I mean? I take videos of me and my dad and times, and I just, hold on to those things so dearly. You'd think I would get prints and have them all over the house, but you know what? I don't. And that's what I probably need to excel to. I need to get to the next level, print level, because I'm not good with technology, and I could lose this thing, and that'll be that. So at any rate, folks, I definitely want to get up there and make some things happen, shake some trees, make some people laugh like Wendy, and we'll have some good times. I believe it. It's going to happen. Can't wait. What was actually supposed to happen a couple of weeks ago, I was supposed to catch a flight a few weeks ago, but life got in the way, and now I'm looking forward to it all over again, which is nice because now it's not behind me. The trip is still ahead. So it's something to look forward to. So that's nice. It's nice. Folks, I'll be coming on periodically through the week, just continuing to do the countdown with you and let you know that I will be going up there. We have a member of our unit, Top Dog, getting ready to head on up and check on our girl. That's what's going to happen. Hi. There. I feel like this isn't the message that I wanted to get on here and say. I had so okay. Well, maybe I'll say a couple things because I know people are thinking and stuff. And I did talk to Wendy a little bit, and she said, well, if you do go on live, and we talked a little bit. So I'm on live, and I might as well say what I was not instructed to say by all means, because I am not a robot. I do what I need to do for me. So I wanted to say, with regard to all that took place this past week, with my former brother-in-law, Kelvin, has nothing to do with Wendy. And, I know that Wendy had gotten on and kind of separated herself from the thought and things like that, making it seem like nobody was going through in tandem with the thought process of this mega lawsuit that was laid out by Mr. Hunter. But the facts are that they had no dual role in how to address this whole system and lay a lawsuit down type thing. That's all on Kelvin. Okay, so that's all on Kelvin, and that's pretty much that. Did the gesture have good intent, or his actions have good intent? I wouldn't suspect that they have some good intention in there. And I'm not here to rip anybody. I'm here to just say that, no, it wasn't a collective plan. Wendy's thoughts and Wendy's priority, as well as the family's priority, is her release. Not how much money and a release. It's a release. With freedom and liberties comes opportunities. And we've seen Wendy's abilities. So we can only imagine the opportunities that she may seize come her getting her civil liberties back. So let's just be patient with that, folks. I just wanted to go ahead and feed you that thought. It wasn't a dual role thing. It was a independent process that Mr. Hunter took on himself. No one's booing. No one's applauding. We're just like that. So, folks, stay cool, be blessed, enjoy the summertime. Today is, hey, Nita, is today the first day of summer or yesterday was?
Yesterday, Saturday, 10:42 p.m.
Oh, yesterday around 10:42 p.m.
Yeah, 20th. No, the 20th. 20th.
It's the 21st.
Friday.
Saturday. Hey, Siri. When's the first day of summer? Hey, Siri. What? I thought it was the 21st. I thought somebody would have told me by now. Wasn't the first day of summer the 21st or what's today's date? Maybe it was the 20th. Dang. Nobody said anything. Anyway. All right, here and there, folks. Have a wonderful day. Stay hydrated. Thank you very much, Apple Crescent. Thank you, KEG, Miss. Yeah, Saturday. Hey, Nita! It's Saturday the 21st. Saturday the 21st was the first day of summer yesterday. Yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah. Positive vibes, positive vibes. All right. Yeah. All right, everybody. Well, make it great.
Wait.
Huh?
It was the 20th, Friday, June 20th at 10:42 p.m. I told you. Friday, June 20th, 10:42 p.m. First day summer. Make the correction.
Friday, June 20th, 10 something p.m. 10:42 p.m. was the first day of summer. And that's fact checked.
That's a fact check.
Come on, Kimmy. How you gonna tell me? Saturday the 21st. Come on, Kim. What do you got to say about that? Is it Friday or Saturday? Come on. I thought it was the 21st. I thought we were right. I'm gonna stay on. Let's get confirmation. I won't tell Nita. Come on, let's get confirmation. Tommy, my ears just burnt. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Give Boogie a hug. Yeah, Boogie's up there in his little Nita hates when I say cage or kennel. He's in his little area of comfort. He hasn't been released yet. Another one, right? He hasn't been released. We normal folks recognize it on the 21st. Ooh, I'm not saying that loud. Oh boy, I'll tell you. Nita watches the feed anyway. I know this is going to be a big debate story and everything else. But you know what? The 21st, the 20th, who cares? The summer's here right now. We're just a day in. Not 2 days. One. Ay, 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 caramba. All right. Nita, Apple Crescent says shalom. Yeah, oh, sorry, Apple. Sorry for yelling in your ear. Why did I start doing that? I should have just clammed up. I don't want to go now. Now I feel like I want to stay. Should I stay or should I go now? If I stay, there will be trouble.
So Apple Crescent, I had some friends that were in Sydney.
Nita had some friends that were in Sydney. And you know what? I was watching a great, well, I can't say a great movie, but I was watching a movie that had, it was a movie that had received about an 85%. I'm big on the critic score. I don't like wasting my time watching some busted movie, you know? So I try to go through my system check, cross-reference, see what Siskel and Ebert or what the Rotten Tomato reviews are, you know, and then we roll with that, you know.
We gotta get to Australia.
So, at any rate, it was a good review on a movie. And last night I found another movie. It was really good. Yeah, they do fair reviews. And then, you know, and I'm trying to think of what the name is. End up going through so many different movies. Because I like cross-reference. I do it. And it might take me 10, 15 minutes to find a movie. And that's one of my problems I might have. I might have a problem with that. Some people just can't deal with it. They just can't deal. I know my father, he says, oh gosh. And he has a fit. And then Nita, she has a fit. And those are the two people pretty much that I watch movies with on occasion. But I'm not watching it by myself because I don't complain. But they do. Too much. So I found a nice movie last night. And then when I found it, I was going to turn it on. And Nita was like, she saw some other movie out of nowhere in the bottom corner, probably, that just had a picture. And it was a movie, I'm going this way. It was a movie going that way. So she wanted to pick this bus, naturally. So she said, the Firefly, that's the one. Oh my God, I want to see that. I'm like, you know what? And you know how people these days, we're on our phones like this. So she's really not even looking at the screen, not paying attention to anything that I'm surfing and doing and working feverishly at trying to pinpoint exactly the movie that's going to make us laugh at 16 seconds, wipe our eyes at 45, and clap and stand for an ovation at 1 hour and 30 minutes. It was a perfect blend. And it's bad enough when you go through like Freevee or one of those platforms they throw those commercials in there. So it was like 2 minutes of commercials or 2 minutes and 40 seconds of commercials. I think it was something like that. And I found the movie, then boom, then I have it on. Then I'm like into it. And then who looks away from their phone? Nita. Oh, what's that about? It's about what I read to you when I picked the movie. Oh. All right. Let me go back and look at what it says. Here, it's about a lady and blah, blah, blah. And then I'll press play and go back. Guess what happens? I got to go through the whole big 2-minute, 40-second commercial break again. That makes me real happy. So we do that. Then it's a matter of, could be something on the screen, whatever it is. Ticks her off. Then I'm going back, and then that's when she saw the number 2 bus going in that direction as we're trying to go in this direction steadily. So that's when she's like, I saw that movie at the bottom. That's the one I want to see. Okay. Let's go find it. So we find the movie. I put it on. It's now in the 11 o'clock hour. We have an hour and 30-minute movie. Hey, Kaimanese man. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. All right. All right. Hey, look. Kaimanese man. I think I said it right the first time. Kaimanese man. Hey. So thank you for coming on. I appreciate you. I just wanted to finish up my little story about the TV thing, and then I'm going to swoop right back into the lane where we talk about Wendy just for a moment and value your statement and your comment at the same time. Look at how we could do that. Watch. Bang. Excuse me. You see your comment? There it is. Kaiman man. Knees man. Thank you. Peace. On a Sunday. Salute. Yeah. Oh, so let me finish before she comes downstairs. So then I put the movie on, right? And then to finish up, she falls asleep. In the same minute. I put it on. I'm like, fine, good. We turn it on. I'm watching it. And I'm like, all right. Are you happy? And she's like this. No. She didn't have the pillow behind her head. She was like this. Yeah, exactly like that. That's how it went down last night. So who's not going to wake up with an attitude in the morning after that shit? Stuff. It wasn't that serious, but it is nice to talk about it. Talk about it, be about it. Nita, I just told everybody about how you choose your movies against the grain. That's how we choose them. It's not funny. And then you go to sleep. It is. And then I wake up feeling unfulfilled. It's because I didn't watch the whole movie. Steam, we're about to lean. All right. Okay. Apple, what you about to do? This stream gonna be, you were trying to roast as you tried to approach the bench. This is going to be about an hour and 30 minutes. Apple, I told you about those comments like that. Nudie. What's she talking about? Anyway, let's go back up and see the comment that the fella made, because I thought that was nice. I don't know if you've taken a look or seen anything about Anything further, Kaimanese man, thank you. Thank you. And I'll be going up and seeing Wendy this week. So I'll make sure that I express an extra bit of support and concern from you, my friend. All right. Thanks. Anybody want to have a loose conversation? Stuff like, the weather in your neck of the woods, stuff like that. There could be people coming on with specific questions. That's why I try to linger just for a moment, in case somebody should happen to show up with a poignant question to go ahead and exercise in this direction. That's why Apple. That's why it might last a little longer. What do you think? I'm some windbag just coming on here just trying to talk? I'm flagging questions. Who's got him? Who's got him? Come on, bring him, bring him. Bring him. What's that? Trophies? Oh, man, I got Oscars. Oscars and Emmys. Oscars and Emmys. That's all I need. Oscars and Emmys. Nope, no more questions. What? I'm gonna book a flight, come down to the land down under. We're men bad and men blunder. Can you hear the thunder? Hey, Nita, put your swimsuit on. We got a plan, folks. We got a plan. Just like the old days. Just like the old days. Yeah. I think I might go live out on I don't know. Check this battery level.
I did a late night swim last night.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'm going live now. I gotta charge the phone up a little bit. Oh, you're coming down.
Finally organized the closet. I have so much stuff I'm throwing out. I can't. I have so many clothes that are going to the boat.
That's my balloon right there you're throwing out.
Tell me, it was on the floor. It's been dragging. I mean, it's done.
That was from a nice event.
It was. Which event?
The ball. The derby.
From your birthday.
That was for my birthday?
Yes. This is September.
Oh, jeez. Well, that's why you don't throw it out then.
Oh my God.
A special day.
That's why there's so much clutter. And that's why. Now we saved the candle, right? Candle saved.
Yeah.
All right, so that's good.
Do we have a slice of cake?
Goodbye.
Men at work. Can you hear the thunder? Hi. Well, the back door is open. That means the day's begun. Boogie can go out there and take his first dump.
Clutter. Too much clutter.
You might as well get on breakfast. We're gonna do it when we come back from the pool.
I didn't say it all the time.
You're gonna do breakfast when you come back from the pool?
Yeah, because I mean,
you don't even have your swimsuit on.
I have to walk the dog. I haven't done my first part of my morning. You know how my rituals are. What's the first thing I do?
Walk the dog.
Every morning.
Walk the dog.
And I have to get my bike to Ryan at 9. I got to go over there now.
Yeah, take it over there so we can fix it.
So it's like a lot going on.
We could ride over to the tennis court. You fix this bike up, and we can go for a further ride.
Okay.
He's quick. He's good at what he does. Tightened up. Hey, Boogie, come on over here.
Oh my gosh.
Don't
See,
do
this is what I
anything.
didn't want to have happen.
Hey, little boy. Lots going on. Lots going on, folks.
A lot going on.
It all starts with a dip. Nita did a dip last night. She got out of the pool around 9 o'clock. trying to take it down a little bit before I go ahead up there. Wendy's been talking about this
Feeling better.
place, a couple eateries and stuff. So looks like it's gonna be about eating part of this trip. So I do like eating.
So I'm gonna make you strawberry waffles. I'm gonna make strawberry waffles.
Yeah, that's what you said, babe. Strawberry waffles.
Fresh strawberries.
We got a whole bunch of good stuff, though,
Clear a
boy.
lot of stuff out. This garbage has to go out.
Avocado season is in effect.
Thank you, Regina.
Thank you, Regina.
Gina!
Grapes, avocados, man. Blackberries like mad. Hey, Nita, you want to hand me that blackberry bag?
Wait,
Oh, forget it. No, forget it. Yeah, all right, forget it. Some things you just know when you ask a question. You know the response. It's like,
This is the second time this has happened.
what happened?
This garbage is stuck. All right.
So,
Oh, goody.
yeah.
It's a lot going, a lot to do. I'm getting over sickness.
Anita is getting over a cold. So she won't be coming on at the moment. You going over there? Oh, wow, look at the Australia bag right there. I thought that was the Australia bag right there. I'm going to use that today. I have my Australian knapsack.
About 1 minute.
And thank you, Apple.
We gotta get to Australia. So, Professor, we're coming. Oh. All right.
Can't say everything. You're welcome. Thank you. You know, you're watching me, and I'm watching this show right here, is the Renita and Boogie show.
Don't even do it.
But these two are hilarious.
Don't
You
do
see
it.
those two in
Be
action.
quiet, please.
Those two short strokers.
I can't.
They're short strokers. That's what I call them.
So much to do.
Boogie's short, Nita's short. You're short strokers. When you
Gotta get another pair of Converse. Gigi, I need some more customized
when
sneakers.
are y'all coming out to see me in Arizona?
Carter.
Yeah.
Carter, Richmond, Virginia. I need some customized Converse.
That might be a trip I have to book.
All right.
That might be a trip I have to book before the summer's out.
Where?
Arizona.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
We have Miss Kimmy out there. Miss Kimmy is doing it.
Oh man.
Yep.
That's where I wanted. That was the other choice.
Well,
We would have been there. That was it. Tucson.
Tucson.
That's where I wanted to go.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get in the. I'm gonna go ahead and switch up. Put a little juice on the phone here, and we're gonna get ourselves together and go out to the pool. Maybe I'll go ahead and do another live. Huh?
Anybody wants to join us if they're in the area, come on.
Yeah, you all want to join us? Come on out. Okay. We're gonna be taking a dip. That's the next video. Dipping at the pool. You all take care. Stay blessed, everybody. I said that a while ago, and I'm gonna say it again. Well, take care of yourselves, and thanks for watching. These have been the updates. And what's the recap on the updates? We know about Kelvin and his announcement this week. It's fine. It's okay. Wendy's not part of that. We're just trying to be pro Wendy, get you up out of there. In terms of all this other stuff, lawsuits and all the other things that he's chasing after, he's doing that on his own. Okay. There's no animosity. There's no,
Is this tarp on the
challenging.
thing? I'm gonna throw this
It's
tarp
just
out.
that's his own thing that he's doing.
We don't really need this anymore. The tarp has to go.
And that's that. Hashtag free Wendy. Thank you. Great way to go out. All right. I'll tell my dad everybody says hello. Thank you, Apple. I appreciate that. And you all take care. I'm gonna go ahead and load up my Australia bag and hit the streets. See you at the pool, everybody. Have a great one.